So Disturbed with their Cygnus 25th anniversary show in Cologne at the PSD Bank Dome. First of all, I gotta say, Megadeth as the support, or maybe not support, but intro show didn't grab me a lot. Like there was still a huge audience for them, but I don't make any connection, like musically wise, and why they would have them as their opener. But that's just me, right? There were a lot of people enjoying them. Disturbed then took the stage and they started with the Cygnus, so voices as the opening, and then just moving on with the album. Didn't grab me as much as I thought. In the beginning, it was more like David not being on point with his vocal, and then I think with Down with the Sickness, he really just caught onto it and started giving a great performance. But there was no interactions with the audience at all. They did a stage show. The show was very specific, and you pretty much had to be taller than 180 to see it. So I was left out. And they didn't have any cameras catching it and putting it on LEDs or something like that. So there was no way for me to catch the interaction that was made throughout the show. After the Cygnus, they moved on with a best of set where I also was missing quite some songs. Don't get me wrong, The Light and Land of Confusion are great light, really nice songs. Then there's also 10,000 Fists, which really brought the energy back into the audience. Where before the first part of the show felt like an album listening being live performed, right? There were no breaks, no interaction. I think he only spoke to the audience once during the intro of Shout. The second part of the show was much more lively, but David voice. Well, after Sound of Silence, there were three more songs, I believe, and fizzled out. I don't know. I was left in disappointment, especially as a birthday show, which I've been hyped up to go. But it wasn't a bad show. I don't want to say that. It specifically wasn't a bad performance. Maybe I'm not used to these big concerts of big bands, but yeah, I feel like there was a lot of interaction and stuff like that missing throughout the show, which I would have really loved to see. This way, it felt like a playback performance of The Sickness and then a six-track live performance afterwards. It was kind of weird.